Hello, welcome to a first look at Balatro. I've maybe talked about this game on YouTube before, I'm not sure. It's a game that I only really know about because a lot of people ask me if I'm going to play it. And I said, I don't know, maybe. And then I saw it today, or yesterday I guess really, and I saw that as a demo up, and I played it. And oh my god, it's so good. So I'm going to come bring it to you as a demo, and then I'll bring you another video when it full releases. But before we begin, just know if you like this game, if you think it looks cool, go play the demo, go wishlist it, because that's all you can do to really help boost the numbers. And yeah, so this game is it's like a score attack card game. It's based around poker, as you can probably tell by the ace in the middle. But it's not actually like playing poker. All you do is play poker hands. You'll get a feel for it as we get into it. The game is developed by a developer named Local Thunk, who I streamed this game last night, and he actually came by and answered some questions in my Twitch chat, which was cool. So I talked to him a little bit. Seems like a nice guy. Some interesting facts if you care about game dev. He built the engine, or I should say I don't actually know for sure. They built the engine themselves. Like, I asked what engine is this made in, and they said, yeah, I used an open source framework and just made something. I was like, whoa, sweet. But yeah, it's 0.9.0, and this is the second demo that's been up. I missed the last one, and this demo will be up for who knows how long. But there's a Discord you can join as well, and let's begin. So first of all, options menu. The options menu, pretty good. I'm gonna turn the game speed down. I'm glad I opened this. You can turn off screen shake. Game speed goes. Hey, you can even slow it down. I don't know what this thing does, but then there's video options, graphics options, not a whole lot of graphics, and then 3 audio sliders. Sadly can't do any clicking to put in numbers or arrows, but, you know. I think I have accepted at this point in my life that I will never see the options menu of my dreams. I'll never see an audio menu with all 3 options. Alright, let's get to it. So, in the demo, there are 3 decks to play, and there is no Ascension yet, but I'm sure there will be later on. And there's up to this many decks in the full game. No, also, last thing, I don't know when this game's releasing. It is not for sure, like it's not set in stone, but let's get to it. So I'm gonna play the red deck. This is the starting deck. You get +1 discard every round, and you'll see what that means. There's also the ability to put in seeds already, which is cool. So here's our interface. This is the between rounds screen where we get to look ahead. So there are 5 rounds, which are called antes in this game. You start small blind, big blind, and then the head. Small blind is just 300, 450, and then 600, and then these numbers go up. The final boss, the head of the area, has a special effect. So in this area, heart cards are debuffed, and debuffed cards give no score when you play them, which you'll get a feel for pretty quickly. This stuff on the left I'll explain when we get in. The only other thing you need to know is that you can skip the blind instead of playing it, so you don't get money for playing the round, but you get a bonus effect at the bottom. So if I skip this blind, I'll get a gold seal card in the shop, which isn't very good. I don't tend to do this. I don't really like skipping the blinds, but let's get to it. So your deck, real quick, I'll show you all this stuff. Your deck starts out as a normal 52 card playing deck. You can see all your stats on the left, how many aces, how many face cards, how many numbered cards, and colored cards. Vouchers are basically like relics. Here's your poker hands breakdown. So if you don't know poker, here are your hands and their values. But the hands can level up throughout the run, and there's also a number on the right for how many times you've played them. And if you level up the hands, they just become worth more points. And then this shows you the blinds of the area. All right, let's get to it. It's going to make the most sense once you just see it all. So every turn you draw 8 cards. Well, not every turn. You draw 8 cards, and then they will refill, and you'll redraw to 8 cards after every turn. On the left, you can see how much we have to score and what we're going to get. We're going to get $3 for winning this. Here's our current score, which is 0 because I haven't played anything. This is the score interface. So the left number is the number of chips. Cards are worth a certain amount of chips, so like a king is worth 10, 8s are worth 8, 6s are worth 6, and so on. Basically, face cards and 10s are worth 10. I think aces are also worth 10, and then 8, and then number cards are worth what they're on the face for. And then, if we go back in here, the red number is the multiplier. The multiplier is dictated by a lot of things, but primarily the type of hand you play. So if I play a straight, for example, actually let's do a very easy one here. I'll make a 3 of a kind because I have 3 8s. So you can see it change as I go. So when I play a high card, it's 5 chips base value for the hand, and then this would be plus the 8, so it'd be 13 for this play, and then up to 20 by 3, because I'm playing a 3 of a kind. So I'll get 60 plus 24, so this will be worth, what's that? It's like 44 by 3, it's like 120, 132 I think is the number if I just play it like that. You can also resort the hand by suit if you want to, if you're playing like flushes instead. I'm just playing by rank, but I also have these 2 6s here which I can add in to give me a full house for 40 by 4 plus this. The other stuff you need to know real quick, I'll show it off because I think this might kill. You can discard. I have 4 discards and 4 hands, and for every hand that's left over at the end of the run, or at the end of the round, I get extra money which we spend in the shops. So I can discard these. I have 4 of them. I'm actually not going to. You'll see it later. I'm sure I'll be discarding later. I'm just going to play this full house. Cards that you play that aren't part of the hands, like if I were to play 3 8s and then the king and the queen, I would not get anything. Oh, that was just a kill. Cool. Well, I one-shot that. Very good. So end of round, you get to see our money breakdown. We get $3. We get an extra $3 for there being 3 hands remaining, and then we hit cash out. Now, at the shops, these are jokers. Jokers go up here in this area. Jokers are effects, basically. So ride the bus here gives me a +1 to my multiplier for every consecutive hand I play without playing a face card. So if I go 5 rounds where I just play numbered cards, this will increase my multiplier by 5. And then this is when the blind is selected, destroy the joker to the right and add its cell value to this multiplier. I'm not going to take any of these. Basically, there's one more hidden mechanic with the shops, which is that there is a interest system in this game. For every $5 you have, you get an extra $1 at the end of the round, up to $25. So I like to play greedy in the early game because, of course, I do. Yeah, aces are worth 10. So here I'm going to discard. We're going to look for... You can discard up to 5, same number as you can play. We're going to look for a 2 or an ace. The odds aren't super good, but I'm going to do it once. Yeah, I think it's wrong to just try to fish for it. I'm going to look specifically for an ace here, I think. Jack, queen, king, ace, 2s. I think it's actually probably a little better to fish for a straight now, because I just need a 10, and I don't think I've thrown any 10s out. My only real issue I think I have with this game is that there's no way to look at your deck to see what you've discarded, as far as I can tell. I haven't found it if there is an option for that, so I hope that that comes in the future so I can actually look ahead and see what's coming up, or like see what I've thrown away, because I kind of play this game a little fast. I need a 10, please. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna go 10 jack, queen, king, ace, and that'll give me a straight plus the value of these cards. And how much is this? A ace high straight is worth 240. That's not bad. I threw away a lot of cards though, so it's going to be kind of hard to finish this one out, I feel. What do I have to play? I have to play for a heart flush here. I see it. I have 4 hearts. I have to look for a heart flush. So you can just play hands instead of discarding as well. You get points for it, but you want to do your discards first because you get more money for having more hands at the end. This should be enough with an ace high flush, I think. 10 jack is good. That's like what, 210? That's enough, yeah. 222. Just barely. It's gonna be close because I'm playing very greedy by not spending my money. I'm probably going to have to spend some money going into the boss, but we'll see. Now, if you're feeling like this game feels a little slow, I'm just letting it be slow so you can kind of take things in. This game has 2x and 4x speeds. There are other cards, by the way. Sorry, there's a bunch of other cards that I haven't explained to you yet. Like, these are Celestial cards, and these are Arcana cards. Here, I'll buy some of these so you can see them. Celestial cards are the cards that level up your specific hand. So if I take Uranus here, I will get a 2-pair level up, so it'll give +1 multiplier and +20 chips when I play 2-pair. I will buy this so you can see it. So you can see the multiplier goes, it was 20 by 2 before, now it's 40 by 3 for a 2-pair. The interesting thing is that you can end up having hands just be better. Like, at this point now, a 2-pair is the same value to me as a flush, or it's better than a 3 of a kind and a straight, which is kind of cool. I'm gonna take an Arcana pack. So when you buy it from a pack, you have to use it immediately. If you buy it from the shop there, it'll go up here and then you can use it in the fight. I don't really think it matters. But these do a bunch of different things. This converts cards to diamonds. This enhances up to 2 cards to multiplier cards, which give a +3 multiplier. And then this gives a wild card, can be used as any suit. I don't care a ton for these, so I'm gonna take multipliers. 2 cards to multipliers, because I'm gonna try to build around 2 pair. So I don't care about suits here. I'm gonna do Empress. So what we want is we want cards that give me more ranks, basically. We want to level up cards so that we have more of the same card. Oh, I'm gonna buy Juggler too. I think this thing's very strong. So this is our first Joker. Jokers just do things you can have up to 5, and you can reorder them in the future, which I'll forget to tell you because I never do it. This guy gives me a +2 to my draw, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so here, these cards are debuffed, these hearts are, which means that they will give me no score if I play them. They can still be played for like 2 pair here, but when I play this, which I will play this just so you can see it, this 7 will not get counted. So I won't get 7 points for playing that. But I do still get the full 2 pair value of 189. So now I can start going like, I'm gonna look for a better 2 pair than 2s and 3s, I think. Although I do have a flush, but as we saw, this is 40 by 3, but so is this. So I don't think it's super worth it to be playing for a flush here, because I have a 2 pair, which is better. What I want to do is I want to find a jack. A full house is slightly better, right? It's 4 by 3 versus 4 by 4, or 40 by 4, sorry. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think after this ante, for the purposes of this video not being super long, I will probably speed up to 2x speed. Hopefully you got a good feel for the game. I think it's not too hard to pick up on. I played the 2, so I should ditch these hearts actually. Although I do have a 2 pair here, so I don't need to ditch the hearts. I can ditch all of these cards and we can just look for good face cards. Jack, I'm gonna look real quick because it's, I'm actually pretty sure this just kills. Sorry, I can't click. Yeah, so this Jack has the multiplier modifier from that Empress. So this Jack, on top of giving 10 chips, will also give a +3 to my multiplier. As we will see here. Yeah, it gives a little +3 there. Yeah, it's very over, actually. That was 420 points. Alright. I could have done better. I could have been better off with my hands, but teaching games always slows me down a little bit. 1 extra hand, 1 interest. I get $7, not too bad. Level up pair. These sneak peek cards are just looks at what some of the designs are for the final game. In case you're wondering about those, I forgot about them. And yeah, so generally speaking, Arcana packs are tarot cards which buff your cards in some way or manipulate your cards. Celestial packs buff your hands, and then I think there's one other pack type called a Spectral pack, which we haven't seen yet. There might be one more that I'm forgetting. But anyway, I'm gonna up the game speed to 2 now. 2, it's not too hard to follow along with, I think. Suits are grouped into red and black. Don't care about that, really. I'm not playing for that. Now, worth mentioning, if I take Mercury, it levels up pair, but this does not buff 2 pair. So, it's just making pairs better without increasing 2 pair. Oh, vouchers, by the way. These are basically, they're $10 and you can only buy 1 per ante, which is the set of 3 fights. And these give you a special effect for the rest of the run. And stronger than Joker, you can't get rid of them. So this is like foil, holographic, and polychrome cards are twice as likely to pick up. I'm actually going to take this just so you can see them. These are basically, every card in the game can become buffed, and it mostly happens through Jokers, but if they become foil or holographic, they get a little boost to them. Like I think foil makes them give more money, for example. Like when you play the hand, the foil cards give you an extra bit of chips. Yeah, I want to probably be, I don't know, I'm probably going to look for 5, 6, 7, 8. Hard to keep track of what I have and haven't played. I could do it if I played a little slower and did a little more thinking, but I will not be doing that. But yeah, I want to be probably playing for Arcana cards in this so that I can manipulate my deck to having more 2 pairs for me. 2 pairs, very easy to make, so I'm going to be making a lot of them, but they're not a ton of score. which I think is kind of bad, but a lot of the big numbers come from getting good Joker combos, which I'm not getting because I'm playing very, you know, greedy right now. I need to just econ, I'm pretty sure. Gives a free Mega Celestial pack if I skip this. That's maybe the best thing I could do here, but I'm no coward, I want money. We don't have to just make 2 pair and sit here and take it, because I could make this flush 40 by 3, which is actually the same, isn't it? Yeah, it is, but it gets higher cards. I'm gonna make 8s and 7s here, I think, and I'm just gonna throw this 2 away as well. Yeah, this seems right. And that'll give me 210. I have to play... I need to look for this jack, I think. So I'm gonna throw the ace, the queen, the 4, the 8, and the 10 away. Because I need to look for another jack. Because my jack is my multiplier card, and I don't get value for playing it if I play like king, king, 6, 6, jack. I won't get a multiplier here. Because it doesn't get counted as played. Here, I'll play kings and 6s full house because I still have a 2 pair, so I'm getting to play 5 cards while also not discarding a good hand. Because I'm just looking for a jack. Yeah, like 3s and 7s, obviously no. Just throw out all these small cards. Here's my other jacks. We're gonna do, oh, jacks and queens, there you go. We're playing around this multiplier card right now as the only thing that I really have going for me. Oh, and there's the other multiplier. Nice, jacks and nines. It's tight though, I'm definitely not feeling too great. But I did a lot of buying things that I think I would not normally do. Just to show off how they work, and it fucks with my economy quite a bit. And I'm trying to recover. Oh, Pluto for high card. It's hard to recover though, I'm gonna die in the next fight for sure, so I'm gonna take this Arcana pack. And see what we can get. Select 2 cards to convert to the rightmost card. That's pretty good. I'm playing for Jack. So what this basically says, I was confused about how this worked the first time. So you can reorder these cards, and what you do is you pick 2 cards, and then they will both become the card on the right. So we want it to be like this so that it converts into the Jack, because I have the multiplier Jacks. Yeah, and let's go. I don't have many good Jokers at this point, so I'm probably gonna eat shit and die here. This boss's special effect is I have to play 5 card hands or I don't get score. So I'm just gonna filter. I guess I could maybe try to do it with... we might have to do a Hail Mary here and just go for like a straight flush to get out of this. Because straight flushes give 100 by 8. I think that's gonna be one of my ideas here to get out of this, is to just fish. Because I can filter a lot of the cards out. So I'm gonna try to go, my highest likelihood straight flush is actually the royal flush, because it's diamonds, because I have Jack of Diamonds. It's 2 Jack of Diamonds, I think, so I'm gonna look for that. Keep the options open. I get to search through like 30 cards or something like that, right? Just make sure we play a 5th card here. Because I get discards and I get 3 hands. I get 3 discards, 3 hands, so I get to search 6 by 5. Yeah, 30 cards plus my base 10. So I should see most of the deck here. I'm gonna toss this ace. Actually, I could make this flush, but it's pretty dinky. I don't really like it. Yeah, I'd rather make like a 2 pair with a multiplier Jack as my other hand for this. So I'll discard all of this. And I'm gonna discard... I gotta keep the 4s, I think. I am not hitting a straight flush here, holy moly. Do I even still have the King of Diamonds in the... Yeah, it's just not coming up. Well, there's always hope. I think I'll keep the ace and I'll just throw out a bunch of low cards. Wow, yeah, 9, 10... No Jack. A shame. But I think the option here is this, and then we just hope we high roll. I need to pull Jack King. Although if I need to pull Jack King anyway, I may as well hold the ace, right? But the ace is better for the 2 pair. I need to pull Jack King. Because I know I threw out the 8 of diamonds. So I'm not looking at it like that. It has to be Jack King, which means... But this is worth... It's like, I think this is better because I might just be able to play it and win off of a 2-pair with a multiplier card. If I get like double multiplier jacks, I can maybe sneak it out, but I think it's kind of doomed. Yeah, I did not pull Jack King, that's okay. It's, this is my best hand for sure. I don't think it's going to be enough, but who knows. I'll do another run here and I'll just up the game speed so you can see what an actual run looks like now. Here, I'm gonna play yellow deck here. Yellow deck starts with more money as well. I think it's the strongest of the 3 in the demo. So real quick, I'm gonna go up to 4x speed. Hopefully you got a good feel for it now. I'd like to give you a run through of what this game looks like if you're not a fool like I was in that run. So we're gonna play, my feeling for the first hand is you should be fishing for flushes and straights because those are basically what you can hit consistently. And I'm gonna fish for a spade flush here. Because you want to just win in as fast as possible for maximum money. Oh god. 7, 8, 9, well. Alright, we got it. Almost got a straight flush here, actually. 4, 5, but I'm not gonna hit it. I'd have to pull a 7 of spades on... I'd have to discard like 2 cards to pull a 7 of spades, no way. You just play the spade flush, and then this will give you like half of the points you need, a little under. And then you just finish it with something like 2 pair. And that's fine. And now with $14, you just start out so rich. You start with +7. I'm already at 21, so I'm almost of the way there. Trigger each card in final hand of round 2 times. So I think what this does is when you're on your last hand, this will give you double value, which I'm not too into. I'm just gonna greed because I know I can. You can look for a full house here, maybe. We have 3 3s, but the hard part is picking a card that you're gonna hit a full house off of. I think it's way more likely to just pull for the flush, personally. Queen, Jack, yeah. Yeah. Is this is 4x speed, right? Yeah, okay. I know it's probably a little hard to keep up with, but I hope that you got the idea. I don't think it's that hard of a game to follow along with. The only thing that's hard is the scoring, but I'll make sure to explain if anything weird happens on the scoring, which so far nothing weird has happened. It's pretty self-explanatory. I didn't make a whole lot here, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, I don't, fuck. I made no money on this. It's my fault. I shouldn't have. I played to just kind of send it. I should have discarded my last discard. That's alright. $8 puts me at 29. I need to buy something here. We can buy a Spectral Pack. Spectral Packs are super swingy. These are, also gain $4 at the end of the round. Hell yeah. These are super swingy. So what these do, they do crazy shit. Like destroy a card in your hand and add 2 random aces, or convert all cards to a single random suit. They're very random, and some of them are very good, and some of them are very bad. I'm gonna probably just play towards flushes here, so I'll just take everything to a single suit. And then we'll build towards spades as a result. Oh, Telescope, I need to buy this. Celestial Packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand, which means that if I want to just be all in and just playing flushes all the time, I take this, and I do. And it's okay to give up a little bit of economy here. Like, I'm going to also buy the Joker that gives me a bunch of money. This guy's crazy economy. Now, right now, the Celestial Pack is going to give me 2 pair, which I don't want. And I'm not playing for diamonds, so I think I should be fine. It would have been a real shame if that conversion card converted me into hearts, though, going into the guy that blocks hearts. That would have been very not cool. We're just gonna sit here and make a bunch of spade flushes to win. I only have to make 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I throw this out as well. 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, you know, I can maybe make a straight flush here. I haven't paid attention to if I played the 6 or not. I'm not gonna bother. You don't get any bonuses for like overkilling super hard or anything like that. It would be pretty sweet if I got a bonus for making a super big overkill on the boss. 20 spades, I've played 10. Hearts are worthless. I have 11 diamonds. We're definitely throwing away hearts. I have 3 spades in hand. I'm just gonna go for another spade flush, I think. It's a little less likely, though. Oh, and I'm out of discards. Oh, and this isn't a spade. This is a... I had 3. Never mind, I was right. I may die for my hubris here and my greed. It would be a real shame. But I played very greedy. Nope, there's no justice. I'll take my diamond flush, which I should have just played for. I misinterpreted the situation, though. But I took all that because I played for the future. $4 at the end of a round. Plus 100 chips, turns the card into a golden card. So I actually don't like this card, the 2x likelihood of foil, holographic, and polychrome. I don't think they're all that good. But now what we do is we take every celestial pack we see, because they'll give us Jupiter to upgrade our flushes, and we just blow the game away with our flushes. Small blind shouldn't kill me at 800, I don't think, although it does give me a free mega celestial pack. Yeah, so now, with my deck being mostly spades, the game plan is discard for spades. Like, even this full house isn't that good, I don't think. Because that was worth 40 by 4, right? This, what the hell, where's my flush? There we go. This flush is worth 60 by 5 now. So it's just way better to play for this. I will say also, the music and the animation in this game is so good. Like, have you been listening to the music throughout all of this? The game really kills it on presentation, I think. My deck has to be almost all spades, so I may as well just play for it. Well, I said has to, I guess that's not necessarily the truth, is it? And it's just fine. What'd I tell you? I'm not gonna die here. I'm gonna play greedy for my economy because I love money. There's my golden joker. Here's a card to a wild card. The to-do list here changes what hand you have to play, but gives you money every time you play a hand. So every time I play a 4 of a kind, it gives me $4, and then it changes what hand I have to play. I'm probably gonna play an Arcana pack here as well. I don't get to stay over on my economy, unfortunately. I have to give up some interest gold here. Convert 3 cards to club, select 2 cards to convert to the rightmost selected card. Yeah, so this is just convert the Queen of Hearts to the King of Spades. Because I'm not playing for clubs, I want to just turn everything into spades. So we'll do this. Let me run info. 21, 10. So I'm spade stacked, and then my second highest is diamonds now. I haven't been getting a bunch of jokers, which is weird. Normally I get cool joker combos, but not in this one. I think I'm on the... I mean, I'm just... The game plan is very simple. Discard, click spades. I don't even think it's worth it to look for higher numbers, really, because I'm not going to want to do half discards, right? Because I'm not going to win in one play yet. I have to just throw out... Although I do have 4 clubs here. Now, to be fair, this is 40% of the clubs in the deck, which means that I don't think I'm that likely to pull a club. But I could maybe go for it. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, what do you know? I don't know if that play makes sense or not. It's hard to tell for sure what the odds are. But it worked. I have another discard for it too, so it's probably not that crazy. Plus 15 multiplier if they get a straight. I'm just gonna go Jumbo Celestial. I'm gonna play Celestial and Arcana packs here. Just keep buffing my flush. Spawn up to 2 random planet cards? I'm okay. I'm gonna go for the Arcana pack. This will give me... So the Fool gives me a copy of the last tarot or planet card, so this will give me another Jupiter. 2 random tarot cards. A gold card, $3 if this is in your hand at the end of the round, or destroy 2. I'm a big fan of destroy 2, so we just pick like 2 hearts and kill them. Looks good to me. I think I might need to re-roll. I'm not super confident here. Great card played. Oh man, these aren't good. I'm gonna go one more. Plus 3, 15. Okay, I got nothing. I wasted a bunch of money. Tragic. I just wanted to do something to make my... I need a joker, basically. My jokers haven't been good. So this guy's special effect, I have to play 5-card hands, of course. So we're gonna go... It's a non-issue because I'm playing flushes anyway. I guess level 4 flushes means that I'm fine. Don't throw spades. Throw everything else. I can keep the ace of diamonds, I guess. Goodbye, ace of diamonds, I lied to you. I'm gonna get kind of smoked by the next boss, is what I have to watch out for. I really need to become stronger. I wish I didn't double reroll there. I really... oof, my money. 4 of a kind. Plus 4 multiplier for every even ranked card. This is pretty good. And I'm gonna grab the Celestial pack here. Just go Jupiter. It's a balance between trying to save as much money as possible and also stay alive. This guy, the water, starts you with 0 discards, which is going to be troubling because it means you only get to see 4 of your cards. Yeah, look at this hand. I could start to play for some straight flushes even with how many spades that I have. I have 4 king of spades, 2 queens, a jack, and a 10. You know what, it's probably right because of how many spades that I have to just kind of like discard and try to see if I can hit a straight flush, or royal flush, I mean. I don't think it's too likely though. Yeah. As I wanted to do it once to see if I would hit. I did not hit. Oh, I should look, I need to be better about playing this thing. So plus 4 for every 10, 8, 6, 4, or 2 I play. If I'm playing smarter, I can probably kill there. Because I can play the 10, the 6, and then just get some pretty high value. Yeah, the numbers catch on fire. That's how you know you played a good hand. This golden joker is paying me out like crazy. 4 of a kind. This gives you a tarot or planet card at random if you have an ace if you have an ace and a straight, which is pretty good. I'm just going to continue to click on Jupiter now. It does look like it can carry me. I'm gonna save money as well. Skip this one for a 1 in 5 for a negative joker. Those are pretty good, the negative jokers. They don't take up a slot at the top. Normally I get way more jokers in my run, but they're just not showing up today. 1 off of a straight flush. I think actually a straight flush is really bad for me, because the flush is 140 times 13. And the straight flush is just 100 times 8. So even though it's a lot rarer, I actually never want to play a straight flush. Interesting. 25 off. Yuck. Probably like this, and I'll just look for a diamond. Yeah, I should know better. This is fine. It doesn't really matter what I play here. I just had to not play high card. God, I love money. Face cards give plus 20 chips. I do have a lot of face cards, so I think I can play Scary Face. I'll buy this, and I'm interested in the Jumbo Spectral pack. Converts all cards in hand to a single random rank. Spawns a random rare joker. Converts all cards in hand. I actually only have 2 spades, so I'm down to sigil this. It's not a huge loss. And if I hit it's like a 1 in 4 that this is just crazy also. It's clubs, it's whatever. So if we look now, we have 19 spades, 17 clubs, 7 hearts, 7 diamonds. So I'm basically just all black cards. Yeah, no discards, by the way. Kind of awkward, but we'll see. So we're gonna want to play like... I'm still slightly leaning towards spades, especially since I have so many in hand at the start here. We just play our hands as if they are discards, effectively. That's what I'm looking for in my mind. It's a little tight. I have to pull another flush, which is scary here because I only have... I have 4 hearts and there's only 3 more in the deck. I think it's. I don't think I'm gonna go for it because it's like a 1 in 11 that I pull a heart on each given draw. So I think I'll play high card, but this is crazy. There's no way that I hit off of this. Oof. Jackson 5s is not it. I guess I have to go for the heart flush. I get 8 draws to pull 3 out of 33 cards. Oh no, I don't. I only got that 1 draw. Never mind. I'm a fool. Alright, well I've died. GG, the water has beaten me. I should have spent more, but I didn't get any good jokers on this run, which is very odd. Normally you get a lot more jokers than that. Or you get jokers that line up, but, you know, the problem with all-inning on one hand is sometimes you low roll. That's the other thing. Probably I would just not play the spectral hand. I should have spent more money going into the water as well, because the water really counters me. But anyway, that's Balatro. This game is really good. I highly recommend you go check out the demo on Steam. There will be a link in the description. Go wishlist the game. It is coming out soon, is what it says, I believe. Or it might just be to be determined. Yeah, it's to be determined. So we don't know when this game's coming out, but the demo's out and it's very good. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.